Mr. President, I want to tell a story about an extraordinary young woman and someone that we should all get to know. Her name is Laura Alvarado. When she was 8 years old, Laura was brought to the United States from Mexico. She grew up in Chicago, in my home state of Illinois. In high school, she was an extraordinary student and was involved in extracurricular and volunteer activities. She was a member of the National Honor Society. She played soccer, tennis, basketball, and a member of student government, school newspaper, the chess club, the yearbook club, and many more. She decided to go to Northeastern Illinois University. She worked 2 jobs while she was going to school because she didn't qualify for any federal assistance to go to college. In 2006, she graduated with honors from Northeastern. Her major, justice studies. But then she was stuck again. Her ambition in life was to become a lawyer, but she couldn't pursue her dream. It took her 6 years. 6 years in 2012 when President Obama established DACA, an executive order which said to Laura and thousands just like her, you're in a special category. You were undocumented in America, but you were brought here as a child. You didn't make the decision to come to this country, your family did. And so we're going to give young people like Laura a chance on a temporary basis if they will pay a filing fee of almost $500, submit themselves to a criminal background check to make certain they're no threat to anyone in this country. We will give them a 2-year status where they cannot be deported and they can work in America. Laura applied. There were people that were cautioning her, be careful. If you identify yourself as undocumented to this government, somebody might use it against you someday. But Laura, who aspired to be a lawyer, decided to follow the law, register, pay her fee, go through the background check, and try to get this status of DACA. She received it. And because of it, she was allowed to apply and be accepted at Southern Illinois University School of Law in Carbondale. In law school, she was an outstanding student again. She won the moot court competition. She was selected for the Order of Barristers, a legal honor society. This spring, 10 years after she graduated from college, Laura received her law degree. Over the summer, she passed her bar exam. And just last month, she received her Illinois law license, which she's holding here proudly. Laura never gave up on her dream of becoming a lawyer, but it's a dream that never would have happened were it not for President Obama's executive order. An executive order that didn't give her a free pass to law school, just the opposite. It said to her, if you're accepted in a law school, the government will not pay you a penny to help your education. You have to go out and work for it. She did. Now we face a question. With a new president coming in who says he wants to abolish the DACA that made Laura eligible to go to law school. He wants to abolish the status where these young people brought here as babies and toddlers into this country are not subject to deportation and can work for a living. If that is abolished, then Laura, despite all of her hard work, all of her education, all of her achievements in life, faces deportation from this country. Laura said she wants to use her law degree to help people who don't have a fighting chance without lawyers that are more focused on service than on money. We're better if Laura is here as a lawyer practicing in America. We're certainly better in Illinois to have someone with a law license willing to give back to our state. And now the choice is up to Congress. Are we going to step in and give Laura the chance that she asked for to prove herself again, as she has so many times in her young life? I'm glad to say that Lindsey Graham, the senator from South Carolina, and I are joining in an effort to draw up legislation to achieve that goal, and at least to give these DACA eligibles a temporary reprieve, so that if there's an elimination of this executive order, we don't eliminate the protection that keeps them here in the United States where they cannot be deported and they have a chance to work. That's something we need to do, not just for Laura, but for 744,000 others as well. young people who grew up in this country and just deserve a chance to make this a better nation.